Hi, I'm Jami Balmet from YWG and Homemaking Ministries, and welcome to the very first episode of YWG TV, my brand new weekly video podcast. I'm excited over the coming weeks and months to get practical with you in running and managing a home via this video podcast. In this first episode, we are going to discuss my very favorite method for meal planning. I use an online system called Build-A-Menu. It's a website that I pay monthly for that allows me to build meal plans out of my own recipes or their bank of recipes. So it helps me to do price estimates per meal, so it's easy to stick to a budget, and then within seconds, I can print out the recipe cards, a fully done meal plan, and a grocery shopping list. This is my favorite, a grocery shopping list that's broken down by section. So they break it down by meat, produce, frozen. So it's super easy with my grocery shopping list in hand to head into the grocery store and get everything I need. It makes my life so simple to use Build-A-Menu. So I'm going to show you all that and more in today's episode. But first, I wanted to share that if you want to try out Build-A-Menu, after watching this, if you decide it's right for you, if you want to try out Build-A-Menu for 1 month, you can use coupon code SAVEMEMONEY, and you can get 1 month for only $4 for your first month. So if you're not sure if it's gonna work for you, then for just $4, you can try it out for a month and see if it's right for you. So that's a great option if you're just not sure if you're actually gonna use it or not. I've been a member with Build-A-Menu for I think about 2 years now, and at first I just wasn't sure if I would actually use it. It seemed like a great system, but would I actually put it to use? Would I actually sit down and use it? Will it really save me time? So the $4 option is great because then you can try it out. If you hate it, all you've wasted is $4. So use coupon code SAVEMEMONEY. Now, I do want to tell you, I am an affiliate for Build-A-Menu, which means if you use my link to purchase a monthly or yearly subscription, I do make a small commission from it at no extra cost to you. So I personally use Build-A-Menu every single week for my own family. Otherwise, I wouldn't share about it. I truly love Build-A-Menu. Like I said, I've been using it for 2 years. So if you would prefer not to use my link, no problem at all. I'm here just to share you this awesome resource that I love. So if you don't want to use my affiliate link, just type into Google buildamenu.com. You can go check it out without my affiliate link, all that. So I also wanted to mention, please come stop by my show notes for today's episode where I've got all the links and everything, because they run special sales throughout the year. And depending on when you're watching this video, you could get a killer deal on an annual subscription. So I don't want you to miss out on that if you're looking at this at the right time of year. So for example, this video is being posted during their biggest sale of the year in September. And so you can get Build-A-Menu for a year for just $40. So this is over 50% off the normal price, which makes it just 77 cents per week, which is awesome. This is my favorite way to buy Build-A-Menu, is when you can get it on this super sale. And I save way more in time and money in that every single week than just 77 cents. So it's well worth it to me. But no matter when you're listening to this, hop over to the show notes at youngwifesguide.com/YWG001. That stands for YWG episode 1. And then you can find out if there's any sales or promotions currently running if you're interested in this. Or again, use coupon code SAVEMEMONEY and you can get your first month for $4. You can do that whenever. That's an ongoing promotion that they have. Okay. Anyway, today I wanted to give you a peek inside Build-A-Menu because meal planning is by far the biggest thing that has helped me get organized in my kitchen. It is a lifesaver in my kitchen. It keeps me sane when it comes to planning meals. So I used to do all my meal planning by hand for several years, and it worked fine. I did good for several years doing it by pen and paper. But now using Build-A-Menu, it has changed the way that I meal plan because it's made it so much easier. So check out the show notes, youngwifesguide.com/YWG001 to find a link to my super simple meal planning method using pen and paper. So I've got a link to it there if you would prefer just to use pen and paper for meal planning, kind of the benefits that go along with that. Great, hop over to the show notes. You can go look at that. Ignore this video. But as you will see when I show you inside Build-A-Menu, it saves me so much time and money the way that they have their whole system laid out, especially if you're trying to stick to a really strict budget. As you're gonna see, they have a phenomenal tool for helping you stick to a budget. So if you think you might be interested in Build a Menu but are not sure if it's really worth the money, then stick with me for the next 5 minutes or so as I give you a quick tour through Build a Menu and how it works. And my hope in this video is to make it crystal clear to you if Build a Menu is right for you or not. It might not be the right system for you. So watch on to find out. Okay guys, here is the landing page for Build a Menu. I have already purchased my yearly subscription. I'm already signed in. I'm going to skip those steps because those are pretty explanatory. And I am going to walk you through how to build a weekly meal plan. And now please bear with me. I am trying to do this as quick as possible, but Build a Menu has some really awesome features that I want to show you. And so this is going to take a few minutes, but bear with me. So very first thing is, you can see up here, I'm all logged in. I've got my account and my menu logged in. Very first thing you're going to do is step 1, start here. And now this is on every single page, so it's super easy to find. So step 1 is you want to choose your grocery store. And now the reason they do this is because you're going to see on the next screen that with every recipe you select, Build a Menu gives you an estimate for how much that meal costs. And so what they do is they go every week through these different stores and they pull the grocery ads for that week, and they pull how much the standard for the food is each week at that store. So for example, they pull the Safeway ad and they compile how much it's going to cost for those food items at Safeway. And now again, it's just an estimate. I found that it's not 100% accurate, but it's going to give you a really good idea. If you only have $300 to spend this month or this week on groceries and you have to stick to that $300, then using this price estimate is going to help a lot. If you're not shopping at any of these stores, so I often shop at Costco, then you're just going to hit any grocery store and then it's just going to give you kind of an average estimate. And now quick note, we are on satellite internet here, and so our internet is really slow. This is not the website taking a while. This is just our really slow internet. So now it's going to take you to building your actual menu. So we can see here that we've got several different options. You can mix and match. So we're going to go ahead and go to breakfast. And then you can see we've got different categories to choose from. So we've got shakes and smoothies, family-friendly recipes, Trim Healthy Mama, if you're following Trim Healthy Mama. It gives you the recipes right here. So I'm going to go ahead and hit family-friendly recipes. And so you can see here, you've got different options. And so the first one is English muffins with apples and cinnamon. You can see right here next to it, this is my favorite, one of my very favorite features, is that it shows you that it's $1.79 to make this recipe. And that's not per serving, that's the total ingredients to make however many this feeds, which is 4 to 6. And then if you click on this link, which is next to every recipe, show ingredients, it's going to pull up the ingredients list here for you, and actually the whole recipe. So if you want to check out what's in any sort of recipe, you can do this super quick, super fast. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start filling out this menu to give you just a really quick view. So I'm going to just go ahead and select 4 different recipes here. And you can see now over in my menu that for breakfast, I've got 4 options here. And then it's showing me that my approximate cost so far for my week for all 4 of these meals is $25.74. So this auto calculates it for you as you go through. So again, if you're trying to stick to a really strict budget, this is gonna be awesome. And so now what we're gonna do next is we're gonna look at some dinner options, because dinner has a ton of fun options. So again, they've got family-friendly, Trim Healthy Mama. They also have paleo, clean eating. They have a whole soup section. They have slow cooker section and all of these different ones. So you can go right here, you can hit slow cooker. These are all the slow cooker recipes for the week that they've got, and they show you the different price per meal. So I'm just going to go ahead and go in here. We're going to select a couple, and you can see now they've been added here, and our total cost for the week is $63.62. And let's go in. We're just going to add a few more recipes in here. And now the next feature I want to show you, which is really cool, and this is in all the sections, is this premium plan right here. And this means you can search their entire database of hundreds and hundreds of recipes. And the cool thing is, let's say you have a ton of chicken, or you have a bunch of leftover zucchini, you have something in your fridge that you really want to use this week, then you can search by ingredient, and it's going to pull up all the recipes for dinners, because we're in the dinner section, that include chicken. So go ahead and look, it's going to show you all the different things that start coming up. So we're just going to do, okay, chicken whole. If you have a whole chicken in your fridge, you need to use it. There are 21 recipes, it looks like. And hit enter. Again, my internet's slow. And here we go. It's showing, you can see right here, there's 3 pages. It's showing the 21 recipes they have for whole chicken and their price. So you can hit lime and cilantro chicken, see the ingredients. I mean, this is awesome. If you really need to use your food well, this is got it right here. So we can see there's 2 different slow cooker recipes. I'm going to click those. I'm going to click a couple of these, add them to my meal plan, and they're all right here. So that's awesome. I love that feature. So again, and now I've selected a bunch of recipes. So we're up to $144.68. And so you can see we have sides, lunch, dinner, cooking with kids, all of these different categories you can explore. And then what you're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go now to step 3, which is to build your actual menu. So again, this only takes a couple minutes. You can spend 5-10 minutes building out an entire meal plan for your week or your month with an estimated cost. Now, step 3, you can name your menu, which is great, because if you want, oh, I have to put one. Let's say, I'm going to name this Jami's Favorites. Let's say that you build a menu that you just love. So I'm going to change that. And then every time you log in, you can go up here to the menus option, and it's going to give you all of your saved menus, any of them you've ever made. So you could do a slow cooker menu that's all slow cooker meals, all that kind of stuff, and it's all going to be up here saved in your menu, so you can quickly pull them again. If in 2 weeks you want to make this exact same menu, just pull it and print it and make it again, which is so convenient. So now you're going to see all of your recipes laid out here. I only picked breakfast and dinner recipes, but you see them right here. You can just go ahead and print this as a list if you don't care when you're going to make them. You can also right here go ahead and drag and drop them onto a calendar. I love this. So you can take your breakfast recipes, and just start dropping them here onto your calendar of when you want to make these. And then what this is going to do is it's going to let you print out your actual calendar. So you can drag these into dinner, you can drag them up to lunch, you can move stuff all around. So you can print it in list format, or you can print it here once you've built out your full calendar, print in calendar format, which is fantastic because here now you see for 1 week, you've got breakfast, lunch, dinner, sides, snacks, kids, and desserts, all right here, ready for you to print. Super nice, super easy. So the other feature I want to show is that you can view and print your recipes. You can save these and just have them on your computer. So if you want to look them up on your iPad or your phone or your computer, you have all the recipes here. I like to have physical copies, so I like to print out all of the recipes. So you can click right here on these little check marks, and you can click which recipes. If you only want to print out a couple of the recipes, you can. Or go ahead and print them all, hit print these recipes, and it's going to give you this handy little printout for each and every recipe on your meal plan, which to me is awesome. Or you don't have to print them out if you want to save on ink, that kind of stuff. Now, my absolute favorite feature, because this saves me so much time, you can view and print your shopping list. I absolutely love this. So my computer's taking a second to think. What it's going to do is it's going to compile all of the ingredients from all of your recipes that you've chosen and compile them into an easy printable shopping list for you. And then what you can do is you can go through and it's going to tell you, you need 3 carrots and 2 onions. Well, maybe you already have carrots and onions. You can go ahead and unselect those before printing. So you can see right here, you can delete any ingredients that you already have. Hit delete. It's going to erase them from your list. And then all you have to do is hit print shopping list right here, and it's going to print it out for you. And now the other awesome thing is that it breaks it down by shopping category. So all your meats items are right here. Canned, bottled, and packaged are next. So this is where this literally saves me so much time when I head to the store, because I can make my meal plan within 5 minutes. I can print out my shopping list and be out the door. I don't know how many times I have had 10, 15 minutes until I need to head out the door to go grocery shopping. I hop in here, make an entire week's worth of meal plans that fit my budget, and then I'm printing out my shopping list and off to the store. And then I have all my recipes right there in one spot when I'm ready to make my recipes this week. I don't forget where stuff is. I've got it all in one spot. So it is so, so helpful. So this was a really quick whirlwind introduction to Build a Menu. If you have any questions, if you want to see inside other features of this, if you want to know how anything works, please come over and leave me a comment. So thank you so much for sticking with me through that walkthrough. I hope by now you have a clear idea of whether Build a Menu is really right for you or not. And if you don't want to spend a dime on meal planning, then you can absolutely do meal planning with pen and paper. And so remember to check out my show notes, youngwifesguide.com/YWG001, to find a link for my super simple method for meal planning by hand. But for me, Build a Menu has saved me so much time and money that it is well worth it. And I am really picky about the things I spend money on, especially an online system like this. And after trying out the top 5 or so meal planning websites that are out there, I have firmly landed on Build a Menu as being the absolute best solution for our family, because it saves so much time and money and it is so affordable. Some options out there are 20 or 30 bucks a month, and I just can't afford that. So it's an affordable option that is so easy to use. So anyway, please leave me a comment if you have any questions about Build a Menu, how it works, anything like that. And remember to use coupon code SAVEMEMONEY to try out Build a Menu for just $4 for your first month. And then head over to the show notes, youngwifesguide.com/YWG001, to see if there are any current promotions running for BAM, because you might just be able to snag a killer deal.